aka Patters, we're talking about a subject we don't get to enough on the AKAPAD Film Buff podcast, and that's Mel Gibson. Arguably the greatest actor turned director in Hollywood history. If you go through his filmography, it's nothing but bangers. We're going to do that today, and we're going to discuss this movie where he is Santa Claus, a version of Santa that we have never seen. This movie is worth time, attention, and some cookies. Let's go. I'm going through Mel Gibson's acting, on-screen filmography. We're really not going to touch any of his directing. We kind of want to say it was around 2010, 2013. 4 movies in that block. This is where we can argue that Mel Gibson started to fall off but needed a comeback. 2010, Edge of Darkness. Great movie. 2011, The Beaver. Good movie. 2012, Get the Gringo. Another good movie. 2013, Machete Kills, which is wild that the Machete movies have already fallen down the memory hole. We will profile all of them and Robert Rodriguez coming up probably in 2025. Then in 2014, we get this Stallone movie. It's the third one. Yet another franchise from Stallone. It's incredible. Expendables 3. This validates Mel Gibson again. This gives him a pulse. 2016, Bloodfather. 2017, Daddy's Home 2. And then there we go. Daddy's Home 2, 2017. Mark Wahlberg, Will Ferrell, John Malkovich. This movie gave us a reason, gave people permission, I'll say, not a reason, permission to love Mel Gibson again. Now, keep in mind, Mel Gibson got canceled. There was comments and a fallout. We don't need to get into that. But leading into all of that, let's just say 1979, Mad Max. From 1979, Gallipoli, Mad Max 2, The Bounty, The River, Beyond Thunderdome, Lethal Weapon, Tequila Sunrise, Bird on the Wire, Air America, I Love Air America, Hamlet, his Hamlet's incredible, Forever Young, The Man Without a Face, Maverick, love Maverick, the voice of John Smith, Pocahontas, Ransom, 2 versions of that movie, both are stellar. Father's Day, Conspiracy Theory, Payback, the voice of Rocky, Chicken Run, The Patriot. Patriot has resonated and survived. What Women Want, great high concept romantic comedy. We Were Soldiers, I believe he directed that. That's one of the great Vietnam movies. Signs, Edge of Darkness. We have to take Mel Gibson's career seriously, and we have to take his choices seriously. So when he enters into the fray of Saint Nick portrayals in this movie, Fatman, we gotta pay attention to it. So the plot of this movie, I absolutely love it. Number 1, our villain, the bad guy. It's essentially the kid from RoboCop 2. A pre-puberty warlord, that crime lord that's stealing money from his grandmother and running a crime org, and he has a hitman. He has a go-to assassin played by Walter Goggins, aka the Skinny Man. He gets the call, hunt down Santa Claus, And he does it in the most fun way. It's a way that we all thought about. This movie ends with the hope and aspiration of Christmas. Mel Gibson plays Saint Nick, Kris Kringle, as a man without hope. He gets hope through the final act of this movie. The final act is incredible. The final fight is incredible. You believe Santa Claus is to die. Spoiler warning, he does not, because you cannot kill Santa Claus in the movie. I don't know, AK Powders. I feel like this movie blew me away. I understand that this movie didn't get a lot of hype, didn't get a lot of attention. It doesn't have big names other than Mel Gibson in the movie, but I don't know. Even Mrs. Claus, which is Margarine Jean Baptiste. I'm not sure what else she's in. I've seen her in a ton of things. Deborah Grover plays the grandmother. This is made by Esham Nelbs and Iam Nelbs. Written and directed. We go through their filmography. We can argue that this is their coming out film. They have a follow-up movie that I'm very interested in. It's there. Music by the Mondo Boys. Incredible music. This movie is shot in a way that brings you in. We have military movement. We have military action. Military is fully aware of Saint Nick. They help him. The North Pole, someone has gone underground. So it's like all these things, all these lore building, all these big concepts, tons of explanations, and the resolution that really does stick to your guts. This is a lower budgeted movie. What is the budget for this movie? This budget is $20 million movie. I'm sure some of that went to Mel Gibson. I'm sure another chunk of it went to the location shooting, because this movie looks like it's shot in the wilderness. It looks like it's shot in the cold. It looks like we're, I don't know, surrounded by snow. We're in the North Pole. So, I don't know, AK Powders. I know Mel Gibson gets flack, in my opinion, his later filmography. He was in a movie in 2020 that I absolutely love called On the Line. He's good in Father's Stew. But if we go through his films, they look as good and as curious as what we will say a Nicolas Cage filmography is. He's currently in a movie called Monster Summer. Yes, we're going to do that for the 31 Days of Dread Extended. That movie, good reviews, good hype around that movie. So, I don't know, AK Powders. I love this movie. You have to go check it out. This movie hits the themes. It hits the spirit of Christmas. This is a Christmas action movie, a emerging genre that I'm absolutely fascinated with. We got 2 more of these coming. Now, we're probably going to deviate. We're going to do some other current modern day Christmas movies and return back to Christmas action. But Red One and Fatman are such a good combo. I recommend both.